Hello and welcome to this module. What is dance? Dance is human behavior that manifests in many places for many reasons. Now, because dance has so many permutations, the categorization of dance has challenged social scientists, philosophers, anthropologists, ethnologists for decades, if not centuries. In English, we have only one official word for dance. However, that word means so many things. It can be a toddler bobbing up and down to music. It can be the profession of a highly trained artist. It can be a social event, or even a momentary personal expression. To differentiate, we sometimes use other phrases, such as groove, rock out, cut a rug, or even genre-specific terms like cipher, milonga, or juerga. These terms might describe the activity more vividly, but they're phrases that could mean different things or perhaps mean nothing to people that are inside or outside of a particular social group. In some cultures, what we call dance doesn't even exist. They have other names with other meanings. Our word dance appears so general. So what is dance? And if it is so complex in English, how can we discuss this concept within a global context? This is a central question in our class. For help, let's consider the work of influential social scientists who have explored dance in the past. We'll start with German-American anthropologist Franz Boas. Boas is widely considered the father of anthropology. He established the idea that culture is learned behavior and that global diversity is incredibly significant in culture. He was influential in the formation of ethnomusicology, and he believed that music is deeply integrated with intangible cultural elements such as language, culture, myth, and dance. Boas was careful to acknowledge and differentiate ceremonial dance and social dance in his work with the Inuit people of Alaska. Gertrude Kurath was an American dancer and ethnomusicologist. She coined the term ethnochoreology, also called dance ethnology, and she defined it as the scientific study of ethnic dances in all their cultural significance, religious function or symbolism, or social place. Allegra Snyder, the co-founder of the famous dance ethnology program at UCLA, wrote that dance ethnology brings together aspects of anthropology, history, biology, psychology, sociology, and the arts, which combined help to enrich the study of dance as a cultural indicator, a form of human behavior, and a component of human communication codes. In 1970, Joanne Keali'inohomoku, who we call Joanne K for short, published a groundbreaking article entitled, "An Anthropologist Looks at Ballet as a Form of Ethnic Dance." The paper shook the Western dance world, who at the time saw ballet and Western concert dance as elevated above, separate from, and better than the cultures and dances of other places. The article deeply challenged the ethnocentric perspectives of the Western dance world and challenged the direction of dance anthropology and dance studies. Today, some social scientists draw a line between ethnography and anthropology in dance. Professor Andre Grau, a major contributor to dance studies of the 21st century, tells us that dance ethnologists tend to study dances and the dance as an entity. They see the body as an object moving in time and space, to be measured and observed relatively separate from the dancer's mind. According to her, a dance anthropologist, on the other hand, would argue that there is no one body, but there are many bodies, each one socially and culturally constructed. This course leans toward an anthropological approach to help us understand the wide scope of what we call dance. And to gain an anthropological perspective, you will read 2 documents. First, you will read an excerpt of Joanne Kay's doctoral dissertation. Early in the dissertation, in a section not included in your assigned reading, she states a theory about dance that is central to the questions examined in this class. Please keep this theory in mind as you read the excerpt. The specific theory presented early on in her dissertation is that dance is a human universal imperative, realized through play and ritual, that satisfies individual and group needs by functioning to maintain or restore physiological, psychological, social, and cultural homeostasis. It requires media, institutions, for its cultural channeling, and is therefore culturally distinctive. It is conceptualized and performed by persons who are discrete entities and individually unique. It is midway on a continuum of sports to drama. It effectively serves and is served by communication and aesthesia. It is subject as a biological manifestation to a variety of internal and external influences shaped by the intervention of sensory mechanisms that result in appropriate worldviews and self-views. Now, by all of this, she means that dance is something present in all societies for fun and formal reasons. Dance comforts us through tradition and as a physical or social outlet. For the dancing to make sense, there is a social context. Since social contexts vary across the world, the dancing might look or feel very different depending on where you are and who you're with. The people who do it are individuals with independent choices to engage in dance, and those individuals bring their own unique cultural and worldview with them. Dance is something that lies between sports and drama because it is both athletic and also dramatic. It is both communication and aesthetics. As a physical phenomenon, dance is influenced by internal experiences of the dancer and external influences of society, which are in turn shaped by the individual's learned responses to our world and our understanding of ourselves. So please keep this theory in mind as you read the first article. Next, you will read an excerpt from an article by Andre Grau. And these articles provide some background and centering concepts for this class. We will discuss the concepts in a discussion board, and you will complete a quiz based on the reading material. I'm really excited to embark on this class with you and look forward to reading your thoughts.